Would you move to America in 2025?
No, never, no.
No interest in moving there. It's a complete hole.
No, because I am transgender.
You'd step over there and you already lose like 10 of the rights that you have here.
It's a disgusting place. They've got no NHS whatsoever. It's an absolute dump.
They just think they're the best. They're like, oh my God, we have freedom, but most other countries have freedom.
I don't like the culture, whether it's tipping, guns, the thoughts on abortion.
If you're dying or having a baby, why you got to pay for it?
There's nothing about America that I think I would prefer over here.
You don't have like free speech at all there.
I wouldn't last a minute over there, I don't think. It's definitely stricter over there than it is over here. 1000%. If I was to go anywhere in America, it'd be like maybe like Canada.
What would be your message to Americans who are about to face the TikTok ban?
It'll be like North Korea, won't it?
I feel really sorry for you. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I really don't. Yeah, sod the Yanks.
Control, you can't ban it.
It's not the government's job. They have enough control over us. We don't need them to control anything else.
I don't use it, so I just have no idea about it. It seems pretty mindless. Probably you're better off without it.
I think I support it, actually. I think social media has done a lot of damage to young people nowadays, so I think it's a good thing, to be honest.
I think it's going to be a wake-up call for some people who are too much into social media to like step back and breathe some fresh air.
Maybe it's a good thing to have a bit less screen time and, enjoy just being in person with people instead of just scrolling.
I think it's unnecessary. It's just all politics and power. I don't think it's actually the background. That's just like to distract people. There's a lot more happening in the background and it's all politics and power.
Why do you think they are banning it? What's your opinion on that?
Just power. Like it's because America and China are having power struggles. I don't think it has anything to do with anything, really.
I've got this line. I wonder whether you agree with it. The UK is a great country to be poor in and a terrible country to be rich in, and America is a terrible country to be poor in and a great country to be rich in.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of poor people move to and stay in the UK. A lot of wealthy people leave. I'd say the analytics just follow that in general.
Bingo. Nailed it, dude. Forget the pithy maxims. I just dialed the entire financial industry. There's a safety net in the UK, which moving to America to me feels quite brutal.
Why leave the council estate? It's comfy.
It is. National Health Service.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this stat. Britain spends more on working age welfare every year than it collects in income tax.
Yeah.
Working age welfare. And the difference gets borrowed every single year.
Yeah, it's insane. And all the productive people that would actually contribute to the tax base are leaving. The wealth drain, the brain drain in the United Kingdom is... I feel bad for your country. That's honestly, it's a place where, I mean, the majority of my life I wouldn't have considered moving there, but there was a part where I was like, ooh, this would be the best place to go live in because you get the cool walkability of Europe and like the nice, okay winter and nice summers.
And it's your language.
And it's your language, exactly. So I wanted to kind of go there for a bit. It's gone. If the UK comes back, it'll be the biggest comeback story in the history of civilization.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Would you leave the UK and move to United States? It's a simple question, but the answer are sparking a huge debate online. Some people say yes without hesitation, while others say they would never make this move. Let's see what people are saying about this.
I wouldn't go back. For $100 an hour job, I wouldn't go back. I would not go back at all. Getting up in the morning, doing what you have to do, and rushing to go and punch the clock to make somebody else rich. You get to decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. And us, we work really hard. So it pays off because we're working for ourselves instead of giving all our energy and everything to somebody else to make them rich so they can live a good life. In the U.S., we're kind of groomed to be an employee, work for someone.
Like my friend said, he is in Ohio. He said, I have tried four times and I have to go back.
Really?
Yeah, 4 times. He said, man, I wish I can do it. Everybody wanted to come home. About 90%. Who wanted to get up in the morning and go and clock and, stress? Yeah, no. Everybody wanted to come home, but they're scared that when they get home, the money will get finished and then they have to go back. When you are in overseas, you might think that people like you. Family members love you. But when you come here and stay, their attitude is different. Yeah, I think Ghana is expensive. Ghana is not what you think. When you convert the money to dollars, you might think that it's not expensive, but the money runs like river. So when you come and think that Ghana is cheap and you are coming to spend your money, like United States, you can't last. You will go back. Now, I don't think about to become a millionaire. I just want to live my simple life. If I can buy something, whatever I want, I can buy it. I'm okay. I don't want to be a millionaire, no.
Everybody wants to come to America. I'm like, are they crazy? The food gives you acne. The police give you stress. The taxes. The people are like, oh, I'm coming to America to make $100,000 US. And you get that check. And you're like, where's the 100? It's going to be 39 for Trump and his boys. And then you got to pay 11% for the state. Then you got to pay Social Security. And then you say, I'm about to sue somebody. Where's my money? I bought things expecting this money. And a lot of people don't realize America runs on a credit system.
Yeah.
It's all credit. So you can buy it, but you have to pay it back. Yeah. Around the world, most houses, you have to go in with cash in your hand. And so outside of America, they think they're so poor because they can't buy a big house like Americans. They don't own their house. The bank owns their house. They paying it for 30 years.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. So they dream about coming to America. I'm like, and then they come and they can't understand why their cousin who's going abroad is so depressed.
What is one question you guys always want to ask an American? Tell me, baby, what's up?
If you're in the US and someone has a British accent, they're like, oh my God, you're from London.
London's the biggest city. Same thing every time I say, oh, I'm from the US. They go, oh, New York? I'm not from New York. Okay.
Why do all Americans call it Europe? Europe is a continent. Yeah, I'm going to Europe. No, you're not.
Spain is in Europe.
Usually whenever they go to Europe, they hop around.
Yeah, but there's like so many different cultures, different languages. I'm going to Luton and I'm going to Magaluf for two very different experiences.
Yes, but that's actually such a good point. But is it not Europe?
I'm going to Nigeria. I'm not going to Africa.
That was actually such good facts. Yes.
My name's Alfie and I'm a Brit living here in Georgia. I live here in America. Okay, and I get a lot of messages and comments from British people saying, oh man, like, I want to move to America, but I'm not sure if it's the right move. Like, is the grass greener? And blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going to fucking tell you now, right? I'm going to give you a bit of backstory on me so you can better understand. But this is going to be a long video. So either play it at 2x speed or fuck off to the next reel because I really don't give a shit, okay? 12 years ago, I was partying real hard in college, okay? I had no aspirations. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do in my life, and I passed it with a 20% attendance. And when I say college, I mean the UK college, not university like it is here in the US. It's like the US version of high school, okay? So I had no qualifications. I was thick as shit, me. I'd done some cash-in-hand jobs here and there, and then I joined the army. All the qualifications I got in the army don't convert over to Civvy Street. So when I left the army, again, no qualifications, thick as shit still, right? I went on to drive trucks. I was fucking good at driving trucks, mate, right? But that's not the fucking point. It weren't enough. It weren't enough. The more money I earned, I was getting taxed to fucking oblivion, so my quality of life wasn't really improving. So me and the wife decided we want to move here, okay? We move here, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to boast. I'm going to fucking boast, because I've earned it, all right? I've earned the right to fucking boast, okay? We came here with fuck all. We came here with nothing. And little old me with fucking no qualifications, thick as shit, right? We've done all right. I like working. I've got a good work ethic. I'm self-employed and I've got a 1-year-old baby and a wife that depend on me. She don't work, right? So when I'm sitting around, what I'm thinking about is how can I earn more money? How can I provide a better life for me and a better life for my family? So I chase it. I chase whatever fucking goal I have until I fucking get it, okay? And if you're like that, you'll do all right. You'll do absolutely fucking fine, okay? If you're not like that, if you're a lazy fucker, right, and you do maybe 40 hours a week or something, then you're like, oh man, that was such a long week, I need to take these 2 days rest in. Yeah, fucking stay in the UK, mate. Enjoy the fucking welfare you get over there and stuff, because like, it's expensive here, but the opportunity to earn money is so fucking good. Do you know how many times I earn 5 figures a month in the UK? Never. Okay, and if I did, I get taxed to fucking oblivion. Okay, do you know how many times I've earned 5 figures a month in the US? Yeah, and the tax is a lot lower. It's fucking great, mate. The opportunity to earn is absolutely amazing. The freedom of speech, man. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can insult certain things and not get put in prison. Isn't that fucking great? Yeah, I can hold a firearm whenever the fuck I want to hold a firearm. I can protect me, I can protect my family. Okay, I've got a big ass fucking pickup truck in my driveway. Yeah, on the driveway of my big ass fucking house. And I mean a big ass fucking house. It's not big in America, but compared to houses in the UK, it's a fucking mansion. Okay, and my pickup truck, I'm not on about pickup trucks that you get in the UK where they're tiny and that. It's fucking monstrous, and I absolutely love it. The quality of life here is fucking great, mate. Absolutely great, but you got to chase it. You can't be a lazy fucker, and you can't pussyfoot around, right? If you want something, you got to fucking go for it. I went for it, and I chased it, and I got it, and I'm fucking loving it. And I post about it all fucking day. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Yeah, right? But, yeah, do it. The grass is greener, 100%. I fucking love it. I'm very appreciative of America. I'm very glad to be here.
Guys, everyone has their own reason. Some people are drawn to America's career opportunities, bigger homes, warmer weather, or different lifestyle. Others say they will be happy where they are now and prefer healthcare system, work-life balance, or culture in the UK. What is interesting is that opinions often change after people actually visit this country, United States. Social media and news can create the image, but the real life experience can be very totally different. So, for some, visitor makes them appreciate America more. For others, it reminds them why they prefer to stay at home. At the end of the day, there is not just one right answer. The best place to live depends on your priority, your career, your family, and kind of lifestyle you are looking. So I still have another clips about that. I'll come back with comments.
What's the weirdest thing about the US?
Most people don't have passports, just have green cards.
And people like never go out of the country, like they always just stay in the US.
Well, but it's so expensive to go to Europe. That's another reason why they don't.
The food is wild to me, like the fact that people would eat that cheese from a can and
everything.
bologna, like what is that?
Oh,
Meatloaf. What's meatloaf?
Bro, y'all have haggis, blood pudding. You know what? I can't say nothing about the cheese or the bologna because that's a straight process. America, we gotta do better.
But I find Americans like obsessed with divisions on the basis of race. I just feel like you just don't get that.
What's the weirdest thing about the US?
Everything, my boy.
I'll tell you what's the weirdest thing about the US, yeah? They're deluded. They live in a fantasy world. They think their country's great, yeah, but actually the country is what place do you live in, yeah, where your child's got to go to school, yeah, and he has to have a bulletproof backpack? Instead of having fire drills, yeah, they have drills where people come into school, hide behind doors and cover because people can get shot. That's the truth about the US.
Thing about America, they have no pubs, and that's crazy.
If you're thinking about moving to Canada or America, watch this. Do not come here, because life sucks over here. Groceries are super expensive. It's impossible to buy a house. Education sucks. There are no jobs. People don't have any lives. All they do is just work. I'm sure you already know that. So let me tell you the real reason why you should never move to Canada or America. Mangoes. Yes, mangoes. Doesn't matter if you're in India, Pakistan, Philippines, Nigeria, or even the Caribbean watching this. The mangoes here suck. They are sour and disgusting. You will never have the pleasure of a sweet mango ever again. And it's so painful. If you take a sour apple, rub it between Donald Trump's butt cheeks, it will still taste better than the mangoes here. I'm telling you, do not come here. Don't ruin your life.
How would you sum up Americans in one word?
Fuck yeah, America!
Loud. Bit weird, isn't it? It's a disgusting place. They've got no NHS whatsoever. It's an absolute dump.
America, bigger, better, on top. Spring break. Woo!
Like, why you got to pay for extra tax and like hospitals and whatnot?
Bald eagles, Vietnam.
If you're dying or having a baby, why you got to pay for it?
I'm like, oh my god, like, let's go. And they're like, oh my god, underage drinking. And they're like 20 going into a club. And I'm like, I'm sorry, underage drinking and you're 20. Kind of embarrassing, guys.
Guns out, America!
Just loud, eccentric. Thought of a 20-year-old not being allowed in the club is low-key an ick.
Like, the drinks at the gas stations are always like at least 6 servings worth.
They just think they're the best. They're like, oh my god, we have freedom.
You begin with 2 and you're not allowed in a nightclub. Grow up. It's horrible.
As a Brit that lives in America, we get asked quite a lot why we decided to leave the UK and why we chose America. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Courtney, and me and my husband moved us and our 2 children from England to America about 6 months ago, and we settled in Kansas. So the first reason we wanted to leave was that we didn't really like where it was heading politically, and I'm not going to get too much into that because it causes an uproar in the comments about other people's opinions, but we weren't happy with where we could see it going. Excuse the noise, they're doing something over the back. So that was our first indicator that we wanted to leave. The second reason we left was because we wanted our children to have a different upbringing to what we had. Not that our upbringing was bad over in England, but we just wanted something different, like more opportunities for them, better things that they can go out and do, to live in a country where they can go and explore, and America's the perfect one for that. Each state is completely different and they all have something different to offer. So we thought that's when we started to think about America. So another reason we wanted to leave was because of our jobs. My husband's job was just becoming boring for him. It was the same thing day in and day out, and he's the reason that we actually were able to come over here, because he secured a job in a similar field to what he was doing, but it's completely different aspect of the job, and he finds it a lot more interesting. I, however, was really struggling to hold down my job at home because I was just so unhappy in the career path that I chose, that when the opportunity for America arose, we both jumped on it because it was something that we really wanted. So my job was working in a childcare setting with children under 5, and I found that I used all my patience up at work. So when I came home to my children, who were also both under 5, I had no patience left, and I was just like avoiding them, cooking dinner. My husband would do bedtime, whereas now that we live over here, I actually get to cherish every moment that I have with them and have the patience to deal with them as well. And it's just a better way of life over here, we think.
Here are 3 reasons why I don't think British people would actually enjoy living in the United States. And no, I'm not going to include the most obvious one. Number 1 is it's insanely expensive. Like, you have no idea. You may, I don't know if you've ever seen a hospital bill before, but if you lived in the UK, I believe the way the NHS works is you pay into a system, but you don't get hospital bills the way we do because we have insurance. Insurance costs $500 to $900 per month, and then you go to the hospital, and then whatever happens, and then you get a bill on top of that. So my wife breaks her ankle, we get a $14,000 bill on top of the $900 a month that we pay every single month for 12 months out of the year. So there's that. This leads into number 2. People are extremely ambitious, but this is because they have to pay for every single thing costing a ridiculous amount. Yes, I'm aware that groceries have gone up here. Groceries have gone up everywhere. COVID, bad things happen. Not going to address that. But I can tell you from experience, groceries are more expensive in the United States just because the cost of everything is more expensive. The wages here in the UK will only support a certain amount of money. Like there is a ceiling at which things can be cost because of how much people make. People make more money in the United States, therefore that ceiling is way higher, you know. So when you go to like a grocery store in Seattle, you would be shocked. You know, you're like $3 pears or whatever. £1.50 pears here would be like $8 in the United States, and it would blow your mind. Same thing with the way people feel about technology is like you have to have the newest, bestest iPhone, or else you're just not a part of popular culture or whatever. Like kids in high school, you can just be shunned if you don't have like the newest, hottest tech. It's just the way it is. And number 3 is the way our politics work is very performative. I'm sure most of you do not like what's happening politically in the United States. So there's that. But if you met the reasons why our president is the person that he is, you had to live near those people, you would not be pleased with the reality that you are now living in. If you like these types of videos, give me a follow.
Does anyone else have like a specific place you think you should not go anymore, or you're just a bit scared to go? For me, it's America. I'm not gonna lie. The last couple of times I've been there, it's been for work, but half the time I can't even work because drama. The second to the last time was I had a health issue actually, but I knew better than to call the ambulance. So I did get an Uber. But did I still get a $13,000 hospital bill? Yeah, I did. Thank God for travel insurance, because the heart attack I almost had when I opened that thing and saw it, I think all the health issues came back. There was that. And then I think that the last time, apart from the luggage being lost and trying to bloody find it, because I was only in the country for like 3 or 4 days, I had 2 conversations that just made me think, where am I exactly? What's happening right now? The first one was actually someone who worked for a big multinational company, not my company at the time, but I did used to work for the company, coincidentally, one of the biggest tech companies in the world. My guy asked me, he heard my accent, he was like, oh, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, London. And he was like, oh yeah, a buddy of mine, he just got back from Istanbul. Is that close to London? Sorry? Huh? I was like, no, not really. Not particularly. And then I remember on my way to the airport, I had a conversation with this the taxi driver, just having a chat, and he was like, I'm really surprised by your accent. You sound British, but you're black. I said, excuse me? Do you think Britain is just a white only country? But yeah, wild things always happen to me in America. I need to stay away. And to be fair, I don't go there for pleasure. I only go there when like I kind of have to.
Hi. This is a little different for me, a little sit down serious chat video compared to all my other ones. So far, I have been loving documenting my journey moving from the UK to the USA. And we're gaining every day, we're growing every day. I have 1,000 of you on here, which is just incredible. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but if you put 1,000 people in a room, that's people, you know? So thank you so much for following along with my journey and everything. But I wouldn't be doing this legit and honest and real with you if I didn't let you know the struggles of this journey, you know? Is moving from the UK to the USA is no joke. It's no joke, okay? When I moved here and I filed for my green card, I got it in 3 months. We filed in November, I got it in February. And for that time, you are kind of a nobody. It sounds horrible to say, but to the government, you don't have a social security, you can't work, you can't do anything here. So for a few months, we kind of knew that that would be the case, and that, you know, I would be living under, you know, not in the same way that I was living in the UK. So I knew that. And we're now at the point where I've got my green card and everything's amazing. I absolutely love living here in so many ways. But now like reality set in, you know? And I now have to start thinking about things like what career I want to do here and how long we're going to be here for, and you know, big decisions and big things. Meanwhile, you know, there's a lot going on in my personal life. We've had a death in the family back in England, which makes it even harder to be away. And I wouldn't be being real with you if I didn't come on here and say that it's really hard. And I'm at a bit of a crossroads now, because back in the UK, I left a full-time corporate girly job to come here and sort of start this whole new life. And now I'm here, I'm like, what do I do? You know, I miss the acting. I really miss acting. I miss musical theatre, and it's not so much of a scene here in Florida. Let me know if I have got that wrong, if there's any commercial agencies or good model agencies, casting agencies, whatever. I could also go for ones in New York, I guess, because I'm pretty close to New York, but I wouldn't even know where to start with that. It just feels really overwhelming, you know? And so I guess I'm on the precipice now that's like, wow, I'm a bit lonely now, and I'm a bit like, you know, I miss my family a lot, but equally this is a new journey and it's a new chapter of my life that I should be embracing and should be really going for it and loving, you know? So it just feels like a push and pull every single day at the minute. And especially, I think obviously emotions are heightened with deaths and grievances and things like that. And also I've been going through some health things as well, so I'm navigating the healthcare system here as well, which is wild. Okay, the USA healthcare system is whack. Must say I've been getting really good care, and it's been very, you know, very quick. It's all been very, very quick, which obviously is not the case with the NHS, but you know, in that sense as well, it's been hard to navigate. My husband is amazing, but I don't have my friends here. I don't have my family here. I don't really have many friends here at all. So it's, you know, I have great people that we know. My husband's friends and their families and things have been amazing, but it's not my core unit. And I would love to create a core unit here. But then again, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like a whole new step in creating a new life, you know? And it feels like you're creating a new life. So, and with anything, I guess, if you're creating a new life, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm coming on here to reassure you, for you to reassure me, you know, like, what do I do and where do I go? Ideally, we'd pop off on here, girls, and we'd all go on brand trips together, and that would be fabulous, wouldn't it? You know, if I could fund going to and from the UK to here, score, that's the goal. But yeah, maybe let's just have a discussion in the comments about how we feel about different things. If you want to move to America, this is the reality. It's amazing. There is so many amazing things about it, but it is lonely. And or if you're in Florida, if you're a Brit in Florida, hit me up. Or if you're just in Florida in general, and you know, or in the USA, if you move to the USA as a Brit. I follow a lot of people on here that are Brits living in America and have made the move, and it's amazing. And wow, aren't we so strong? Aren't we just, like, I have so much respect and admiration for all of us that have done this, because it's no easy feat, okay? And if you want to do it, go for it, because when are you ever going to do it again? We have one life. Live it, do it, and post it on TikTok. That's what I say. But I'm just trying to be real with you guys that I will be coming back to England in the next couple of weeks. Of course, I'll document it all, for sad reasons, unfortunately. But we move, and yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And if we keep growing on here, I'd absolutely love that. And thank you so much for 1,000 followers. It's absolutely insane. And let's keep it going. Create a nice community of people that live abroad, want to live abroad, and are doing all of this through our own passion and sheer will.
So as a Brit living in America, okay, normally I'm doing things that I fucking love about America, but this time I'm going to do stuff that I fucking hate about America, right? And I really hate this, okay? First of all, I hate that I don't get taxed 40% after I earn 50,000, okay? I hate that. Like, I hate having more money for myself. It's fucking horrible, awful. And I hate that I won't get arrested for saying mean things online. Like that woman that got arrested for, what was it, 6 months out of 3 years, for making a mean tweet in the UK. Yeah, that's nasty. I think there should be responsibility for your actions, really. And I hate that ICE are going around and catching criminals and fucking illegals and locking them up instead of putting them in 4-star hotels and letting them roam the streets to target kids and that. I think that's pretty fucking bad too. Let me know, did I miss anything, or did I get the main points there?
Now it's your turn. If you had the chance, would you move to that country, the United States, or you can stay in the UK, or choose another country? Let me know what you think, guys, and why in the comment. If you enjoyed this street interview or reaction video like this, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Remember that this is Lee Season. I love you guys.